another episode of the Daisy Jones Update Podcast. We're back and better than ever.
Whoop,
also,
whoop.
happy 1 year to Daisy Jones and the Six, and it's episode 52. Happy 1 year to this podcast.
Woo! Is it just me, or has Daisy and Jones been going on a long time? I mean, the show's been airing every week for a year. That's crazy.
Crazy.
I just confused the fuck out of Taylor.
I was like, no, it's not.
It's been 1 year of Daisy Jones.
Yeah.
There's been new epides every week for a year because we're the Daisy Jones Update Pod. What?
I don't know. When I looked at you fast, I was like, oh my god, Bret Michaels.
Why do you keep telling me I look like Bret Michaels?
Isn't he blonde?
And bald now?
When did I tell you is it when you had your earring?
When I had George Michael.
George Michael.
Bret Michaels. Bret Michael does wear the bandana, though.
Wait, what does Bret... I don't even know what Bret Michaels looks like, but I don't know why when I looked at you, I was like, Bret Michaels.
He was the lead singer of
He's
Poison.
Blonde, isn't he?
He had Rock of Love.
Oh, yeah.
Meghan, that's you.
Why did you think I looked like him?
I don't know why, but I looked at you and my brain went, Bret Michaels.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, you called me George Michael.
Oh, yeah.
Can we get a picture of him in here?
George Michael?
Yeah. Interesting.
And Taylor put in a new pair of earrings, and I told her she looked like him.
Uncanny.
Both of these men will be in Things of the Week.
And then I changed my earrings because you kept calling me George Michael.
Rest in peace
Bret
to that king.
Michaels.
George Michael's dead?
He's been dead for a while.
No way.
Yeah.
You're kidding.
Like a long time.
Oh my god, he died in 2016?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I didn't even appreciate him while he was here. He was in Wham!
Yeah.
He was Wham! It was him and, what's the other guy's name? Andrew... Don't tell me, I know it.
Not a hit in my book.
I loved him.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, what was his name?
The
It's
singer
Andrew
of Careless
something.
Whispers dead?
You didn't know...
Oh my god, guys!
Wake Me Up Before You Go. That's George...
Oh my god, and he's dead?
That's George Michael?
That's Wham!
Oh my
I
god,
didn't know
and
that
he's
song was
dead!
Wham.
So dead.
Guys!
Didn't he die of like
Before you go,
some
bro.
like a disease?
I thought he had a heart attack.
Was he gay?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I was gonna say like my mom was like, oh, that was
Not
my
to
biggest,
be-
but
and-
that was the other one.
And remember, George Michael, not to be confused with Boy George.
Which one
Completely
dated
different.
Brooke Shields?
No clue.
I think George Michael.
But I
dated
know
Brooke
Boy
Shields.
George
No,
sang
there's
Karma
another
Chameleon.
one.
There's another Michael?
Yeah.
What?
Because my
Jackson?
no, because I always get them confused together because they were both gay and both like
80s heartthrobs?
yeah. And my mom was like, oh, that was the worst day of my life is when I found out that he was gay. I can't remember who it is.
Worst day of her life.
With the one I feel like he's Spanish.
Ricky Martin.
Yes.
I
I always
knew
get
it. That's not who Brooke Shields dated.
oh.
Oh my god,
think
when
it was George
we were
Michael.
dancing to Living La Vida Loca in this at the Sea Breeze. Let's get into Long Island weekend.
Living
la vida loca. So Nikki finally made her appearance at the Seabreeze.
Nikki discovered paradise on Earth.
Oh yeah.
Massapequa, New York.
Yeah, my favorite place ever, Massapequa, New York.
I think you're the only person who thinks that.
You're the only
but-
person in the world, including people who live in Massapequa, to say that.
Oh, God, I would just be so happy if I lived in Massapequa.
You do keep talking about going to the suburbs one
Oh
day.
yeah.
I
Massapequa's
love the
calling.
suburbs.
Forget Westchester. Massapequa's calling.
It is.
You
Like,
go to Massapequa, I'll go to Westchester.
do you guys hear that?
It's Massapequa calling.
That's Massapequa calling.
Mm-hmm.
I love it there. I love the suburbs. I love Dairy Queen. It was awesome. I saw God in this bar called the Seabreeze. I also
My
saw
local family bar.
I saw God in Taylor's family living room when I watched Teen Beach Movie for the first time.
We've been trying to get Nikki on this for a long time.
Finally
We're
got her.
all
Yeah.
Ross Lynch girlies. But
I
what
would've
year was
thought that-
Teen Beach Movie?
2016.
2016.
No, it was 2013.
That's what I meant.
2013.
We
I-
won 16.
I watched the premiere of that Disney
Same.
Channel original movie. I was enthralled.
I think that was one of the last ones I probably watched.
It was Cruising for a Bruisin', changed lives. It's the best scene in the whole movie, and it's within the first 20 minutes.
Yeah. And we did go ahead and rewatch it and rewatch
We
it.
were in the double digits.
And over.
We're
I-
making up for the
over.
fact that Nikki didn't watch it in 2013.
I've listened to it 3 times today alone.
Mm-hmm.
Three
I listened
times.
to it today too.
Yeah.
Better run,
Run.
Here
we come, revving our engines under the sun. You're cruising.
We were terrorizing that bar.
Bruising.
We were
They needed,
terrorizing
you know,
them.
it's a motorcycle bar. Like, I feel like it was
That's
right
true.
up their alley.
No, I feel like it was because it's like Beach Boys adjacent.
Mhm.
It sounds like
Beach
kind
rock.
of beach music, and that is right up the Seabreeze alley. So some might say we were terrorizing, but I don't think anyone had any idea
Mm-mm.
that it was from like a Disney movie.
No,
I think
everyone.
Except for
just-
that one girl who turned to us and went,
Yeah.
"It's a beach movie."
I think people probably just thought it was
she
a
was
song.
in a local Playhouse production, so she was a theater kid. Obviously, I went to high school with her. She would know Teen Beach Movie.
She
No,
was in
but-
theater.
One time during COVID, some girl she like fast passed, so no one could fast pass songs, and it was 20 songs of like just weird Broadway, and like this was at the time, like it was COVID, it was the only bar open, and so everyone was kind of going there, and like you have the oldies and like the young people,
And the youngies.
and all the old men were like getting really mad, and I went to the bartender, I was like, just skip them, and she's like, I can't skip them. And I was like, just skip a few. I was like, I played a bunch of music, like they'll be happy, whatever, because they were getting really mad at this girl. And so then I got the bartender to skip all of her songs, and she tried to fight me, and so then the bouncer kicked her out.
Do we know who this girl was?
No,
Oh my god, I would have probably loved it.
no, it was like
I
bad
loved
Broadway.
Deep Cut. No, I
Was
loved
it from
Deep Cut
Bad
Broadway.
Cinderella?
Oh,
I am bad Cinderella.
I don't
Oh
even
my
know
god, was
that.
it Hamilton?
No,
Oh
But
god.
you've never seen Hamilton, so you wouldn't even know.
I have seen.
You fell asleep.
Yeah, you have not seen it. You might have seen it, but you haven't seen it.
You were so right.
Yeah, I watched Hamilton once. Once was enough.
Oh my god,
Sorry.
I need to do my yearly rewatch.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll watch it then.
I'm not throwing away
I'll watch
my
it with you.
shot.
I think you could get into it because there's like cheating and drama.
I think if
Yeah.
like I had someone explaining it to me.
It was probably me.
I was, and you fell asleep.
Well, you got me at a bad day. I need a second cup to watch it.
Taylor's
Sorry.
second cup of
Just
coffee.
get her on a second cup of coffee day and she'll be fine. You
Mhm.
can sit through the whole 2 hours and 12 minutes, I think.
Like I
Possibly
should
more.
have had a second cup today. I'm running on like not that much sleep.
I had 2 cocktails today during lunch.
Slay.
At Dante.
Dante. I really want to go there. Every time I
I
pass
would love it. We should
that
go to lunch there.
that and the Mermaid Oyster Bar.
Oh, me too. I haven't been there. Let's do it. Let's
I
go to
walked
lunch
past
one
him
day.
on my way home from the gym.
I always walk past. I tried to get Tom because he's coming in this weekend, and we were like, "Oh, where should we go?" And he really likes Italian, so I was naming all the
I
Italian
love
places.
Tom. We had such a fun time during
But
our
then
family
we have
weekend.
Brian coming in who used to listen to the pod. I don't know if he still listens, but
He was a pod fan?
may still be a pod fan.
Oh my god, I found out all of my cousins listen to the podcast.
My
Hey,
cousins listen too.
Hi guys.
Both of my
Hey.
aunts listen.
Love you all.
I have not told my family that I'm on a podcast.
My one aunt told me that she puts on our podcast and she listens to it while she cleans her house.
Aww.
I was bothering my cousin Daniel at one point, and his comeback for me bothering him, he goes, "Okay, Mrs. I have a podcast."
Oh,
and then he walked away, and I
whoa.
was like, "What does that even mean?"
That's
But he called me
crazy.
Mrs. So I said,
Ooh.
"Daniel, who's
He
Mr.
thinks
I
I'm
have
married.
a podcast?" Daniel,
He
who's
thinks
Mr.
I'm
I have
married.
a podcast?
Yeah. And where is he?
And where can I find him?
We are looking.
You've called in the one.
We
called
might
him
find him on Sunday
Yes.
when we go to a sports bar for the first time.
Yeah, but it's for soccer.
We're going for soccer?
You can't find a man who watches soccer?
I feel like
I thought we
Dude,
were going to watch hockey.
It's not a
No.
hockey game that day.
Oh, I don't.
Guys, I made the reservation. We're going. Okay?
Well, if it's a sports bar, they'll have other sports on the TV if other sports are on.
Yeah. And there's like a
Like
different
other
game later
soccer
that day.
games.
Hot guys
Like
watch
several-
soccer.
do they?
Yeah.
Oh,
Europe?
I guess.
When you said Europe, it sounded like
Yerp.
Yerp?
Europe? Use your brain. You know that audio? It's like, use your brain. Use your brain. Use it.
There's
Yes.
hot men in any sports category of fans.
That's so true. Okay.
You know?
Yeah, but like I feel like soccer boys are more like short.
That's just because
Like
you
petite.
we don't know over here.
That's so true.
We'll
You know?
find out. We'll find out.
That's so
Because
true.
we're not in Europe.
We'll find out.
Europe.
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 Go ahead.
Europe.
Europe.
I said Europe.
No, you didn't.
Europe.
It was Europe. Roll
What?
it back.
Europe.
Whatever.
Europe.
That's like a Sophie-ass thing for me to do.
Europe. Europe.
Anyway,
Oh my God, I think
we're going to.
Doesn't even matter.
Doesn't matter, but
Doesn't
this is
even
my
matter.
first time going to a sports bar, and I'm
Really?
very excited. Yeah, I've never been to a sports bar. Never.
I'm trying to meet men.
I think
Yeah.
Judy Z's is a sports bar.
It is.
Loosely. Have we ever gone to watch a sports game?
No,
No.
I mean
Me
like
and Megan.
Okay, I haven't.
Oh my God.
I've also only
we went
been.
on C Day.
I've only been to Judy Z's past like 2 a.m. where there are no sports games.
no, I
taking
mean like
place.
sports bar is it's like a.
I haven't been to a sports bar to watch a sports game while there are men there who are sports fans watching the sports game.
Okay.
Got it.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my God, speaking of C Day, you saw Emily Ratajkowski's
Oh my
ex-husband
God.
again.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah.
Again.
I
Again.
passed him in the street and
Big
I was
ass
like
baby.
twirling my hair, like waiting for the thing. And
Were you
yes, he
kicking
walked
your feet and
past-
giggling at him?
No, and I didn't even recognize it
She
was. Yeah, I didn't even recognize it was him until
You didn't
we
recognize
walked
him?
past, and then in my head it clicked, and he was like kind of laughing, like
He
he
was
like
He was
like
also laughing when I saw him, like with his baby.
With
yeah
Griffin Johnson.
no a different time.
Oh my God, no, he didn't bring his baby to.
No,
Baby was not at Cafe Finales.
But yeah,
said
the nanny
Spinelli's for
had
whatever reason.
bright blue hair, was walking the dog. I did not picture her as the nanny.
That's
How'd you know
crazy.
he? Wait.
How do
You know
she
for
was the
sure she was
nanny?
a nanny.
Yeah, because that I've seen Emily Ratajkowski walk that dog.
She didn't have a
Well,
name
but
tag
what
that
if
said
he's
nanny
dating
on it.
her?
I don't think so.
What if they're friends?
Damn,
Maybe.
they're
Or
stomping
his sister.
upstairs.
Yeah.
You just nanny zoned that woman.
maybe, but
I
I
really did.
no, but he like looked at me like he was like, I know who you, like I know you know who I am. Like that's the vibe I was
Okay,
getting.
and
Also, wait, is he someone? Does he do anything?
He's a producer.
Like,
I think
do
he's
we
one of
think-
those like asshole rich guys that's like Zach Bia.
Okay, so like, does this man
Zach
have enough
Bia.
money to
He's
have
like
a
music
nanny?
producer.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he's a film or TV producer.
When I saw him, he was fine. There was like a slim part of the sidewalk, and I saw that the woman, whatever woman she was to him, had the stroller.
Yes,
and
yeah.
he had
she
the
was.
baby
She's
on
not
his
nanny zoning.
and he had the baby on his shoulders, so I let him walk through, and he's like, "Thank you." I was like,
Yeah,
and I
he
was
was
like,
he was holding a big ass baby.
I was like, "Oh my God!"
Big ass baby has
that-
long hair now.
Has so much knowledge.
That
Aw.
big ass baby.
Still like blonde.
Yeah.
like as blonde as
how
blonde.
how
could
long
be.
was the hair?
Like to the shoulders. Like
Wow.
Damn.
Baby's got a fuck ass bob.
yeah.
It's fabbing.
Or it's like pretty long. Like I thought it was a girl from far away.
Wow.
Mhm.
Good
No
family,
offense.
Ratajkowski.
Can't
Yeah.
believe we've seen him again.
Like I literally and I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
Good to
And
know
I
he
looked
still lives
I
here.
looked stupid. Like cuz it was raining, so I was wearing like a hood, like my hood like literally tied up, like I tied it because I didn't want to hold an umbrella cuz I had to go pick up a package and I thought the package was going to be really big and heavy, so I was like, "Oh, I can't have an umbrella."
Is it the cocaine package that's in the front room?
Yeah.
Taylor picked up this package. It's a brown box wrapped in saran wrap. Like
completely.
drugs.
Yeah. The guy was like, "This has been here for a month. We're only supposed to hold it for 10 days." And then he's like, "We could have sent this back." And I was like, "I just got the email that it was delivered yesterday."
Also, like, why didn't you then?
That's what I said. I was
Like,
and
telling that to me does nothing because why didn't you do your job?
Do it, pussy.
I literally showed him the email that I got it yesterday. And he was like, "Oh." And I was like, and then he was talking about me in front of me. I was getting
is
so
this?
heated. The guy at the fucking university post office thing.
A man
People
at
who
a
work
UPS pickup center.
Postal workers, like in the offices, most miserable people I've ever met in my life.
No, it's like a stationery store.
He doesn't even work at the post office. It's just like a stationery store that doubles as a UPS pickup store.
Oh, I don't do that. I don't do those vibes.
No, my package was supposed to be delivered here. It's so many of my packages have been delivered to that place.
Why would it get delivered there?
I have no
Isn't there an
clue.
option?
No,
Because they try
If
to
they
deliver
can't
here
deliver
and they
it here,
can't
then
get
it goes
in,
there.
and then they send it
Oh,
to the
because
nearest
you
pickup.
guys have a walk up, so
Mhm.
yeah, they can't just leave the package on the street.
Speaking
That
of
makes
walking.
sense. Sir.
Oh, stop.
Do
Wait.
you guys want to address your new neighbor?
We have a new neighbor, and his passion in life is stomping.
Like,
And
I
bowling.
swear he's like doing gymnastics.
Gymnastics.
He's a
Getting
rhythmic
zoomies with
gymnast.
his
The other day at
pals.
11:30 p.m. hammering, I was like, that is such like a nice, like soothing, like music to like the nice white noise to go to bed. Literally on move-in day, I literally thought that they were having like sex in the hallway because it was like, come on, man, let's go, 1, 2, 3, let's go. I was like, oh my god, who is fucking outside?
Aw.
Come on, keep going.
They were
going.
hauling like furniture up.
They were hauling ass.
I was just gonna say they were hauling ass.
And they were like, one more step, let's go, man, let's go. And I was like,
it's like pivot,
literally.
pivot.
And then there was a broken couch on the curb,
pivot.
and I was like,
Did they break the couch?
I don't know. There was a broken couch on the curb. And I was like, already? It's been 2 days.
They had
Hey,
sex on it.
Hey, one of them has a big ass.
Maybe.
His fatty broke the couch.
You ever see that tweet where it's like a chair that's indented so much?
Yeah,
and they're like, I just missed a legend that was here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to shake the hand of the woman who sat here last.
Wait, can we show Taylor that tweet?
Yes. Okay. So this has been like a huge week on Twitter.
Oh, huge for so
Taylor,
many.
get on Twitter.
So Taylor, I need you to kind of go step by step and explain
What you think?
what
these-
you understand in this tweet.
Wait, can I read it before you?
Yes. Let me just find it.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, big week for like jokes on Twitter that we're absolutely beating into the fucking ground.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be absolutely useless when this episode comes out, but it's really funny right now.
Is it this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, Taylor, there are layers to this. You have to like explain
Like
the
for-
words and the video.
Chronically online people. Let's go.
Yeah.
Wait, no,
Are
let
you
her
gonna
read
read
it
it?
out
You want
loud.
me to read
No,
it?
no, no, no,
I
no.
thought you said you were gonna
She
read
should
it.
read it
Okay.
out loud.
Oh yeah.
Because she's gonna, her wheels are gonna be turning.
Oh my god, I hate this bitch.
Okay, just
Okay, so
read.
Taylor
Okay, so
understands
read it.
a piece
Read
of the
it.
video.
Okay, me at the 97-year-old Willy Wonka immersive chocolate experience in Glasgow, where Oompa Loompas still serve
Coca-Cola.
pussy in
My
Oh.
pussy in bio.
Oh, my
pussy
pussy
in
link in
bio.
bio.
the old-fashioned way, but they start playing Julie Ragbeer. Okay.
I think there's an even more updated version of this that is Kate Middleton tied
Yeah.
into it
Yes.
somehow.
But
But,
we all
wait,
know
no,
what
that
that-
was
Who's
the one.
Julie Ragbeer?
but I don't know where the Kate Middleton one is. We didn't send it to each other.
Okay, I thought
Hold
we
on, let me
sent it
see.
like right
Everyone
after
is
that.
so aware of
Who's
Kate Middleton.
Julie whatever her face.
You know, that's the age-old question. Who is Julia Ragbeer?
What
Who
was
is
that?
it?
Did y'all hear that noise?
Helicopter.
It sounded so.
That's him.
What?
5'6" my ass.
I hear him.
Light on my feet.
Okay, but short guys have like the dumpiest of trucks.
But also, he
They
like
do.
he came downstairs. He introduced himself.
Wait,
and he
wait, Nikki. What?
We didn't
Gayer
send the
than
Kate
gay
Middleton one.
sex, saying that you're light on your feet.
Hi,
my name is
Bleep.
so and so. I'm light on my feet.
No, he went.
Gayer than
Don't
gay
even
sex."
worry. I'm 5'6". I am light on my feet. And I
Don't
went,
you
I'm
worry.
What
sure-
if he can hear?
I'm a petite prince.
I'm sure he is a dumpy.
Oh my god, I lost a tweet.
I know, but like he came down. He introduced himself, which points on him. For
Very
introducing
nice
himself.
men.
Well, didn't he only introduce
don't
himself
make
because
men
you
like
ran
that these
into
days.
each
They
other?
don't make men period
No.
these
No, he
days.
came
A lot of boys
down
running
and
around.
Knocked on the door on the day before he moved in because he had some questions about garbage.
About
Hey.
waste management.
Yes.
I don't like
And
things running amok.
don't like things running amok.
Love him.
Oh my God.
I loved him.
But I'm 5'6", and he was taller than me.
Oh, was he?
Lied in order to get this
Lying
mark.
that you're shorter than you are, so
Right?
people like
So people think you're lighter
tall.
on your feet.
No. So like
Um,
tricking someone into thinking you're actually like short and then having them
So
see
they
like
have low expectations.
yeah they have low expectations and they see you and you're like oh,
The
he's
opposite of
he's
every
kind-
hinge
he's
date
kind
I
of a
went on.
tall-
he
5'6".
definitely wasn't tall. Like I would say he's like 5'7", 5'8".
Well, he was curious about waste management because he's got that dumpster.
Maybe.
you gotta fill it.
Okay, back to this.
Okay.
Taylor, go line by line, and I need you to tell me what it means.
Yeah.
Me at the 97-year-old Willy Wonka immersive chocolate experience.
Pause.
Yes. Does that mean
Now,
anything to
what
you?
does that mean to you?
Oh wait, in Glasgow.
In Glasgow.
Mhm.
Yeah, in Glasgow.
So I'm
Glasgow?
guessing that's
Glasgow.
I can't say that
something
word.
with the new
Glasgow.
Willy Wonka movie.
What?
The new Willy Wonka movie.
Twonka.
Sure.
Okay,
And
Sure.
Glasgow is going to be doing a Willy Wonka experience, and then us as 97-year-olds going.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, wait,
line.
no. At the 97-year-old. Oh, so Willy Wonka
97.
is 97.
So this whole essentially paragraph is a bunch of jokes that have been made on Twitter this week, all woven into one. So can you dissect any of these jokes out of it?
I think she's trying her
She's
best
trying.
to dissect
Yeah.
them right now.
She's
She
try-
doesn't know what any of them mean.
No. So 97-year-old Willy Wonka, so Twonka at this point in time is 97.
At this immersive experience.
Yeah, and
He's
I-
an old withered man.
And
Yeah.
then I'm guessing that the movie takes place in Glasgow,
Okay.
Okay.
Next line.
where Oompa Loompas still serve pussy.
Pussy in bio.
Pussy in bio.
Pussy.
I mean, Hugh Jackman.
Still,
Not Hugh
not
Jackman.
that it's not new. They're
Um,
still serving it.
The other one,
They're
not
still
Hugh
serving
Jackman.
it.
Who's the other? Who's
Hugh
the-
Grant. Hugh Jackman wasn't an Oompa Loompa.
Hugh Grant.
He's an Oompa Loompa. He's doing his little dance. That's the serve pussy at Lincoln Bio.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
The old-fashioned way. Very old-fashioned. But
'Cause
they
he's
start
old?
playing Julia Ragbeer. No clue who that is. I'm gonna guess it's like some like she's playing like a soap box.
Like an old timey, like.
yeah, like she has like she's playing.
like the clothing
Yeah.
machine down by the river.
Yeah.
The washboard that she uses to wash her clothes down by the
Yes.
river.
And
the
she's
Little
like,
Rascals theme
like, yeah, that's my interpretation.
Oh my god.
And the girl in the video is very excited that Taylor Swift played some song, and her friends are like, "Girl, calm down."
But where is she in this video?
At the Wonka experience,
Okay. What a
Yeah.
laugh.
What a laugh.
What a laugh.
I just
You're
have to move my legs.
Suffer my wrath.
that video, like, I get it. You love Taylor Swift. That was over exaggeration.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you want to get into some of the layers of this video?
Like, do you want to know with the
I
capital K?
I really do.
Okay.
So, I guess before we get into the Willy Wonka Glasgow experience of it all, the 97-year-old serving pussy the old-fashioned way. There's a place in New York City that makes Coke the old-fashioned way, and people kept photoshopping people walking out of it, and they're like, "Oh my God, so-and-so just got spotted getting a Coke the old-fashioned way.
It's a the 97-year-old diner.
Yes, I knew
Serving
that.
Coke the old-fashioned way.
Yes, I've seen that on TikTok.
That became a joke this week.
Ah.
Just like saying, like, I'm
Something the
going to get Coke
old-fashioned
the old-fashioned way.
Yeah.
Just like doing something the old-fashioned way. That was just a joke.
makes
this
so
week.
much sense.
And
Yes.
then typically, no matter what you post, if it goes semi-viral or gets some sort of notability, there's a bot underneath it typically commenting pussy in bio.
Really?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So that has now picked up on just like normal people tweeting it. So like anyone will tweet something and someone will comment under it like my pussy, in bio.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Or it's
So
like,
that's where like that layer comes from.
Oh, like the bots being like, "Oh, go my link in
Yeah.
bio, my OnlyFans."
My
yes,
pussy's in
but
bio.
then like
Yeah.
normal people like Twitter gays picked it up and now they're saying like, "Oh my God, like that's my pussy
It's
in
their
bio."
new hyperfixation of the week.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Makes sense.
So now the Willy Wonka.
No, Julia Ragbeer, actually, before we get into
okay,
that.
so
Soapbox music.
I would love to take this away. So
Take
you
it
know
away, Gary.
Pop Crave.
Pop Crave.
Do you know Pop Crave?
She's not on Twitter.
I know, but Pop Crave exists on Instagram, doesn't
But
she?
They do,
but
but
not
Taylor's an e-news girl.
Not
You
such a
don't-
strong presence as strong as Twitter.
Okay, like
It
Pop-
sounds
Pop
familiar.
Crave-
Look in
but
her eyes. She
I
doesn't
also
know.
did, when you said Pop Crave, I thought of the Tim and Moby.
What?
Brain pop?
Brain Pop.
what it is.
Okay,
So
I
Pop
also
Crave is essentially e-news, but like
Twitterified.
it's Pop Crave, yeah.
I actually, now that I think about it,
I get all my
think-
news from Pop Crave.
Me
I
too.
think that I don't think she appeared on Pop Crave. I think it was the other one. What's the other one?
Discussing film. That's also where I get news from.
No.
And then there's the parody account Debussing Film, which sometimes
and
fools
Poo
me.
Crave.
And Poo
And
Crave.
Poo Crave.
Oh, I love Poo Crave.
I love Poo
Debussing
Crave.
Film and Poo Crave sometimes
Yes.
fool me. They fool me.
They
That-
fool me.
oh, Poo Crave gets me every goddamn day.
You know, these are parody accounts, so they'll post like Charlie D'Amelio just said the N-word on live, and you're like, what the fuck? But
and then it's
posted
Poo
by Poo
Crave.
Crave.
Yeah.
They just try and get you.
I gotta see what that other one was. I'll keep talking about it, but
Sorry,
anyways.
Charlie D'Amelio. I don't know why I put you in that situation off the top of my head.
So anyways, so like for Pop Crave and accounts like that, they, you could only imagine. Hold on, let's just get a follower check on Pop Crave. I mean, it's really popular. 1.7 million followers
On Twitter, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
I don't even follow them, but they're all over my Twitter For You page.
Yeah, it's Pop Base. Okay,
I
think
Base
Pop
as well.
Base was the originator of the Julia Ragbeer tweet. Okay,
Pop
so
Base will never be Pop Crave, by the way.
it will never be, but competitors. So they have a lot of followers, and you can imagine, people pay a lot of money to get their like smaller artists or whatever pay a lot of money to get these accounts to tweet about them because Twitter gays, very powerful community. So anyways, Pop Base tweeted this thing about it was like Julia Ragbeer pens an album about what life is like at 19, and it's like this really low quality photo of her, and everyone's just like, who the fuck is Julia Ragbeer, and why is she on Pop Base with this fuck ass photo? And
let me see if I can find the photo.
it picked up, it did numbers because everyone was just like, who the fuck is Julia Ragbeer?
You go viral for being irrelevant.
Everyone was just like,
Purdy.
Oh my god,
who is
Julia
she?
Ragbeer fan cam.
yeah,
Who is that?
Julia Ragbeer.
Julia Ragbeer.
I didn't know.
So now she's just blowing up, and people are kind of memeing her because I hate to say it, but her music is really bad. I did listen.
Hey, you gave her a stream.
I gave her a stream. I gave her a shot. Her music is pretty bad. She's not that talented. All of her album covers are just pictures that she takes with just
You know what?
Slay.
You got to start somewhere.
yeah. No, you
I don't
definitely-
see her
you
career popping off,
definitely have
but
to start somewhere. Yeah.
she kind of reminds me of the Jersey Shore stalker.
But once the Twitter gays start calling you mother, hey, you have an in.
You have an in.
And
So
hey,
she's mother
she's
right
mother
now.
right now.
Is she?
Yeah, she's only 19, but
she's mother to the Twitter gays right now.
Whoa.
Yeah, so any time that I even saw the tweet where it's you're at the 97-year-old diner and Julia Ragbeer is playing a simpler version of this tweet.
Julia Ragbeer seen leaving the 97-year-old diner where they make Coke the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, yeah. So
Also, there's another version of this tweet that we didn't send to each other that also has Kate Middleton intertwined into it. Because
that's
as
new.
you know, Kate Middleton has not been seen since Christmas.
Oh my god, can we talk about that?
Wait.
Wait.
You have to get into the Willy Wonka glass glow
Taylor,
experience.
you're skipping the
Okay.
grandest part of this.
Oh,
Totally.
sorry.
So now
sorry.
the next layer of this tweet is the Willy Wonka experience in Glasgow.
Mm-hmm.
Who wants to go?
So we can all contribute here.
Yeah.
So there was this immersive experience for children, and I didn't see the original advertisement, but I'm sure it was interactive experience with all the characters, and snacks and drinks
It
are
costs
served.
$40.
It was
ticket.
$40, and it was marketed towards children, and it turned out to be do you know
Firefest.
TanaCon, Firefest, DashCon.
It was so without having any context, the headlines for most of them is parents horrified, kids crying, police were called.
Police were called.
This is what it looked like on the inside.
Yeah.
Here's
So
one photo.
Yes.
Wait, now go to the photo.
Go to the photo.
And then
of
also-
the
Wait, this was
Oompa.
the man they hired to play Willy Wonka.
Also, the video of the unknown.
Oh, we're not even at
Yeah,
the
we're
unknown
not
yet.
The
even there
unknown?
yet. We're not even there yet.
I just know my baby would have loved the unknown.
So
The monster?
This is a photo of a woman playing an Oompa
Oh,
Loompa at the Willy
That's
Wonka.
where it came
People
from.
were
Factory,
it
yes.
was reported to the police because the parents were saying this resembles a meth lab.
They were
Oh,
saying
here
you're
are
cooking drugs.
4 photos of it. There's one.
Oh, are there even rainbows? Are you fucking kidding me?
Let me see.
Are
yeah.
you kidding me?
That's straight out of a Candyland board game. I found her on TikTok.
Yes.
I found this woman on TikTok.
And there was a
Okay.
second Oompa Loompa.
Okay.
A second Oompa Loompa has been spotted.
Yes.
She
Mr.
kind
President.
of looks like
She's
a
mother.
really, 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 really cracked out version of your sister Sophie.
She's mother.
Who heard? My sister Sophie.
Both.
Don't
So-
call Sophie mother.
So,
What other
So
tweets? Have
then
you two liked any
also-
tweets on it?
there was.
I like a lot of tweets, but go ahead.
I'm going through your likes. You explain.
Yeah, I
I'm gonna
liked
see
a
if I
lot
can
of
find
stuff.
other things to.
So then
Shake
Now
Taylor.
you're gonna see what I like.
another added layer is that they were serving lemonade. They didn't have any
Ick.
food. They had They had
half a cup of lemonade.
the refreshments,
Oh,
quote
here.
unquote.
That's the lemonade.
Yeah, it
serving.
was literally like a third of a cup of
The unknown
lemonade.
should be somewhere there.
Oh, well, in Europe, lemonade
there.
is Sprite.
Okay, so maybe it was Sprite.
We got to get to the unknown, babe.
Because I was
But-
like, why is it clear?
So wait, I have one more thing to say before the unknown.
But they offered like food and beverages, and they gave them that much lemonade, and I think like a handful of jelly beans.
Yes. Oh yes.
would
yes,
you
the jelly
eat-
beans?
I would not consume anything. That literally looks...
If I paid $40, I'm eating the jelly beans.
So then
The meth lab jelly beans.
they interviewed the guy who played Willy Wonka, and they were like, you know, he gave a quote, and he was just like, you know, I'm an actor. I apply for like hundreds of things. You know, I just got a call randomly one day that was like, you're gonna play Willy Wonka in this thing, and we've created a new character called the Unknown, and you're gonna suck up the unknown in a vacuum. And he was like, okay, well, do you guys have a vacuum? And they were like, we haven't gotten that far yet, but like, don't worry about it. So now the Unknown.
So they
Was it-
made up this character.
Okay, the
New
character's
character.
not in the movie.
Got
yeah,
it.
they took creative liberty.
Police were called, kids crying in terror, all in an abandoned warehouse. Like, this is the unknown.
Why does he have long hair?
Also, by the way, this video came out like a day after the story broke, and each day we get a little bit more information about the Willy
we
Wonka
get
experience
a
in
few
class.
more pictures. The lemonade thing came out today, I think.
It did.
yeah.
It was freshly liked by me.
Isn't that insane, Taylor?
No,
That-
like people went to this and called the police.
Mhm.
Like
With their children.
Yeah, that's
that's the Willy Wonka experience in
Like-
Glasgow.
Like, we could do something like this.
We could do something better than that.
And
No,
it got
but, like-
shut down, and everyone was like, the funniest thing is that if you reopened it right now,
It would-
they'd be doing unprecedented
if
numbers.
I was in Scotland, I would be running to that
I'd be at the
thing.
Willy Wonka experience in Glasgow in a heartbeat.
Absolutely.
We're going to be right next door. We could hop on a plane.
in Dublin.
Unfortunately, it did get shut down due
I
to the
know.
fact that like police were called.
Maybe there's gonna be a
People
Willy
kept calling
Wonka
me to
experience in
scam.
Dublin. Oh shit! I have to buy my thing,
I didn't
yeah,
buy
I
mine
bought-
either.
I have to
bought
buy my
mine
thing.
yesterday.
and I have to pay rent.
You're going alone as of right now.
Well,
Isn't
me and
Glasgow
Tom.
in Ireland?
No, that's Scotland.
Scotland.
Glasgow.
So we did have that loose thing a few episodes ago where we mentioned that we wanted to start doing alternating movies. Remember?
Trolls without everyone.
Right. Well, no one really no one said they had an interest in watching Trolls.
I
I'll
would
have
love
no
to watch
interest.
Trolls.
Okay, well, I've been doing this thing where I'm staying in on the weekends. I'm staying in on most nights and going to bed at 8 p.m. But the
Loser.
weekend- Okay, and I'm a loser who has peace. So, yeah.
Life without a roster.
My roster is clear. I'm taking a social media break, and I did it by accident, but it feels so good. I'm going to sleep at 8 p.m. I'm waking up at 5, 6 a.m., working out. Wow. I have so much peace. Anyway.
Get into Trolls. Hurry up.
Okay, Trolls.
You're cutting into Taylor's Middleton time.
My Friday night consisted of watching the trilogy of the Trolls movie, and I just have to say, it was fantastic. I loved it. I was addicted. I was just gonna watch the first one, and then
addicted.
And the end of the first one was like, I have to watch the second one. World tour, loved it. Ozzy Osbourne was in it. Third one, Band Together, also loved that. You never know if you're gonna like a third movie.
Haven't seen the third one.
Anyway, loved it. NSYNC reunited in it. Justin Timberlake is in it. My birthday twin. I do have to say,
Only good thing he's ever done.
Yeah.
I do have to say he was quite charming. I did love his
Branch.
I loved his character so much, Branch.
He's easy to
I
hate
cried-
in that movie.
Justin Timberlake.
I cried.
Branch?
I cried when
Yeah.
he said
Mirrors by Justin Timberlake.
Oh yeah, Mirrors. I love
Senorita.
Mirrors.
Senorita.
Okay. Anyway, I cried when Branch said "I love you." I cried. Love it. Can't recommend Trolls enough. Anyway, I'm done. Go
Taylor.
ahead. You got 2 minutes.
Kate Middleton.
Go.
I have a theory. So
She got a BBL.
No, I think that she's pregnant. It's a high risk pregnancy, or like something is wrong, and they don't want the public to know because she's 42, high risk, and they like if something happens to her or the baby, they don't want like the public to know that she was even pregnant. Like I think that she's gonna pop out a kid, and if it's fine, then they're gonna announce it.
that is like the main theory, I think.
Yeah, it makes sense. And
Yeah.
also, like,
We'll find out within the next month, I think they said, because the next time she's like due to appear in person, and it would be really weird if she doesn't, is Easter Mass. That's the next time that the family is set to show up and show out.
Yeah.
I think that's the most plausible theory.
Yeah, because, like, she has a mystery illness?
Well, they announced that she got abdominal surgery in December.
Oh, I didn't know that.
She didn't get an abortion. They wouldn't have announced that she got an abortion.
No, they said that she had
It's not
abdominal
surgery.
Abortion's not that invasive.
That's so true.
Most people get it done in about 20 minutes.
That is so true.
Anything
20
else?
minutes that quickly.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think it's like
In and out.
6, like they put a vacuum up and suck it out.
I do know that it's via
Or if
like
you
a
catch it
vacuum.
early enough, you just take a pill.
Oh, true. Speaking of the UK,
Okay, anything else?
No.
Okay, go.
one day.
We all watched One Day.
I watched it in a day.
You watched
I
it
also
started
watched
it
it
the
in a
other
day.
Oh, actually, that you are so right. I watched
watched
it
it
She
in
watched
a
it
day.
in 2 days.
So many days. I watched it in one day.
I don't know where to start.
I have thoughts.
Okay, Taylor,
Take
you
it
start.
away.
Because you watched it the fresh. It's the freshest in your mind.
Yeah, I finished it today. Love Leo Woodall. Hated his character in this. She
Dexter.
really bugged me, Emma, and they like
Emma.
okay, Emma.
You gotta say it.
Wait, Paul McCartney. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Put it in things of the week.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? So I think that
Me
this
watching One
was
Day. What the fuck?
literally. I think that from the start, this friendship was a friendship that should not have happened, would not have happened, like, if it was not in a show. Like, but I think it did need to happen.
You don't think they would have been friends if it wasn't a scripted television series?
I don't know.
Nikki thought that too. She
I
said
don't
that.
feel like they would have been friends. Like,
Well, okay, I'm gonna interject here. Sometimes people become friends not because they're similar to each other, but because they're different.
that's
That
true.
like, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where it's like it's more of like a vibe. Like you might not have that much in common with someone, but you can just sit down. Sometimes it actually helps because you can just sit down and kind of have this like different perspective that's not as like judgy, or I guess I don't know how to describe it. but-
Judgy. They were the most judgy
No,
of each other.
I know, but when you first click with someone and you
Yeah.
decide you want to be their friend,
That's true.
sometimes someone being different is nice because you're thinking like, oh, this is fresh, it's new,
Yeah.
it's not what I'm used to.
But I do think it was a friendship. Like, she really humbled him, and he like made her like go out of her comfort zone, like be more fun. Like, she went skinny dipping, and she like went to the cool clubs, and she like did things that she normally wouldn't do. And then when he was doing stuff that he normally would do, she was like, what, like, that's not normal. So I think it was like a friendship that I don't think would have happened, or even like a relationship.
I think it would have had as much longevity as it did.
Yeah. And then the ending scene when he's in like a flashback, because I don't think that actually happened. So I think that was him thinking like, oh, what could have been?
The flashback to Christmas?
No.
What? No, at the very end where
last-
he kisses her.
when he kisses
on
her.
the steps.
I think
After he runs away with his like parents, he goes to run
back to her
on
to
the
give
steps.
her a pen and paper. I thought that was like, oh,
That didn't happen.
I don't think
know.
so. In my head, that didn't happen because we saw it happen in real time. The first episode. That didn't
Just
happen.
speechless.
Well, it could have just been a scene that they left out, just like how they left out Christmas 1989.
Yeah,
It
but
can go either way.
we knew about Christmas 1989. We never knew that they kissed. So in my head, he was flashing back to it and being like, oh, what could have been if I just kissed her?
Maybe.
Well, you
That
mean
is
on
an
the
interesting
steps?
way to look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last scene when they're
I don't
on the
remember them
steps.
kissing on the steps.
yeah, it's the very
It's
last.
the very
scene.
last scene before like the screen goes black and he goes, wait. Like they turn around, he goes, wait, and then he kisses her. And in my head, it was like what would have happened if I had kissed her? Would we have started dating? Would we have had this 20-year relationship.
Honestly, I don't think they would have worked out.
I don't think so either.
I don't think so either.
I
Not
think
at all.
that was like the only, like the way everything went down. Yet sucks for the two of them. I don't think there's any other way where they would have worked out.
Yeah.
Because like for someone like him, what's it, Dex?
Mhm.
For someone like Dex who clearly had addiction issues that were underlying, like it wasn't like something specific. Like he was doing all of that he was doing before his mom died. Like that was just plain old like addiction issue that would have come up in their relationship way earlier on and been an issue, and I think it would have been done there because there's just no way.
Especially like at the sushi restaurant scene
Oh,
or wherever
yeah.
they are.
Ho, ho.
Like
Yeah.
if they were dating at that point, that was her final straw for their
Exactly.
friendship. Now imagine you're dating someone and you're seeing them like that all the time.
Exactly.
Like she only saw him once a year. What? Really? Like
But I
They
think-
didn't see each other once a year.
No, they did.
every year it was the same day.
Yeah, but they saw each other other times throughout the year.
It was
It's just the
yeah.
only time they show it.
it's implied.
because
Yeah.
at the end when she's like, "Oh, you realize you pass your death day every day and you don't realize how significant this day is."
yeah,
Realize-
significant
and then you realize that every day, the one day that they're choosing to show is her death day.
Yeah, that's true.
But yes.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
also it's the day they met and it was her death day.
Yeah.
Like you don't realize how significant a day is going to be
Oh
until
my
you die on it.
It's implied though
Gosh.
that they don't most of the years they don't see each other often.
Yeah.
And that day is special because it's the day they met.
Yeah.
They met and
I
When-
will
she
say
died.
this. I agree. I don't think their friendship would have had as much longevity as it did because for me, okay, they meet and it's clear that like she's very infatuated with him and he likes her, but he's known as this shameless, like notorious flirt. And they decide not to have sex that night and they were going to be friends because they had something special. I don't know. They were friends for at least a handful of years, right? When by the time they go on a trip to Greece together,
It was 2 years because that was episode 3.
he had a girlfriend. It's implied that he has all these kind of throwaway girlfriends where he's like with a different
the
girl
open
all the time.
relationship.
Yeah, but he's going on a beach vacation with his friend. There's one bed. No, there's one bed.
They're skinny dipping.
They're skinny dipping.
Me when there's
and
one bed.
They're looking at each other and they say, she says that she liked him, but she got over it once she got to know him, which is a lie, kind of.
You could see it in her face. She
Yeah.
was just scared to admit it to
Yeah.
him.
And
And
then
she knew he didn't feel the same way.
He looks at her and he says, when I met you, I really liked you too, but my problem is I like everyone. And if we dated, we'd want different things in a relationship. To me, that should have been the end of whatever they had because the cards are on the table and he's saying it's never going to happen. And they're both clearly at that point in love with each other.
Yeah, but in the last episode, you see when he flashes back to the first episode, she was like, "Don't like this was a fun night. Like when we see each other out, like we'll say hi,
But
but like
that was
we're
crazy.
friends."
That was crazy.
I know,
Like
I
she
know.
already set the precedence. Like I know
She
that he
did,
was
she
like
did.
already, but like she didn't even give it a shot.
I will say though, because that was the end of the first episode, right?
Yeah. Well, no, that was the last episode. He was flashing back.
No.
happened.
It happened at was that when they
Allegedly.
were
Yeah.
at like the steps?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna counter this. That was her ego talking, and I think that was her talking out of hurt because when they were walking back to his flat and his parents showed up, this is a very subtle thing that I noticed, but to me,
They dropped their hands.
No,
Oh.
Dropped the bag.
He willingly took her bag and was holding it for her. He immediately throws her bag on the ground and doesn't pick it back up.
That was the first note that I took.
If I was with a guy and he did that and then didn't note it, didn't pick it back up after, it's clear to me that like I'm disposable to you. So she might have been thinking, let me stop while I'm ahead. I'm not like I got my hopes up. This guy already just let me down. Let me just
No,
stop.
but she allegedly said it before that even happened.
No, the stairs
The
scene was
stairs
after
thing
that.
happened after.
No, she said it as they were walking down that like
the mountain.
the mountain.
No, that was after.
No.
No, they climbed the mountain.
Oh no.
first.
But you know what? When they walked up the mountain, she saw all of his friends and they looked at her and laughed at her.
and he like dropped her hand again.
Yeah, he dropped her hand.
Like kind of throughout that whole day, he was showing signs of that he was interested in her, but kind of to only sleep with her. So I kind of don't blame her for immediately putting the walls up and being like, "This is only fun."
She had
kind of
so
like
many.
not Colin. What's the fuck is his name from Normal People?
Connell?
Yeah, Connell.
And Marianne.
Connell.
Yeah.
She
to know you, Connell.
She had a lot of flaws. I liked her. I think that she had such low self-esteem, and because of that, she held herself back in life, and it was why she was friends with him for so long, because she put his needs over her self-respect.
I mean, even Ian said it. Like,
Ian.
I hated him, but
she really mistreated him, though.
Yeah.
She should have never dated him. She should have never been his girlfriend. You know, she lied to him the whole relationship because
cheated.
Cheated because she couldn't get the guy that she was actually in love with. And that's what I hate about stories like this. And it's why I refuse to be friends with someone who I like or have chemistry with, because you're always going to be thinking about that person when you're with someone else. And that's fucked up.
No, and it was just like, I think that's what bugged me, is like she was just like so annoying. Like, I don't know how to put it. Like,
she put herself in that situation and she gets upset about it.
Yeah. Like, it was very like a little hypocritical, and I was just like getting annoyed with it, and I was like, just like,
it's because she was
put
so
your
judgy
big girl
too.
Pants on. And
she judged him really harshly.
She judged everyone, and I mean, she judged herself worse. But
I've noticed at my big age, you know, usually people who are the most judgmental externally, they do that because they judge themselves so harshly. I used to be like that a lot, and as I get older, I'm just like, I was like, I gotta stop this for my mental health. People who are really judgy is because they judge themselves a lot.
Yeah. And then at the end, when I felt like she like kind of, before they were married, like when they were like first dating, and she was like, "Oh, I'm just so happy right now," and I was like, "Girl, like you're just one of us," but like she was really relying heavily on him for her happiness.
Yeah, which is,
and I was like, that's so like one of the girly pops, like I mean mood, but like I was like, you shouldn't do that.
Well, they were like two ships sailing by, right? Like every time one of them was single, the other one was in a relationship. Anytime one of them was, they were both single and one was ready, the other one wasn't, or the other one was going through some sort of addiction or substance abuse issue, or like just wasn't at a place in life that they wanted. And this is where, to me, like the whole idea of the one that got away fits into place, because men will find, you know, their ideal woman and go, I'm not ready. I can come back to this probably when I am ready. And that's not how life works. Most of the time, that girl's not going to be waiting for you. The stars aren't going to align at the time you decide you're ready. And that's where the taxi cab theory comes in place. Men don't necessarily marry the woman of their dreams. They get married when their light turns on.
Yeah.
Like Taxi. And he got married to that bitch with the weird
Sylvie.
family. Because he got her pregnant, right? He thought, okay, this is the time for me to settle down, whatever. It didn't work out.
Well, I feel like he was really regretting it when he saw her at the wedding, where he was like,
he did regret it, yeah.
I'm getting married.
When he brought a wedding invitation for her?
I know.
He also, he left his pregnant fiance alone.
With the man she ends up cheating on him with.
Yeah.
Hey, gave her an
Like,
out.
that's insane.
And I will also say, I know this is purely for content, you know, like the story, but a guy like Dex, he probably, first of all, would have never been ready to get into a relationship, or he would have been like, well, I'm too far, like she already thinks I'm a piece of shit, like there's no way I'm gonna win her over to date her. First of all, I'm mad that they slept together and we didn't get to see it that first time.
I know.
I'm so mad about that. So ignoring...
We had sex 3 times.
Unfortunately, it wasn't on April 15th.
Yeah.
Oh,
July.
No, it was July 15th.
Sorry.
But when he visits her and she goes, you know, I'm seeing someone, and he was like, but that night it must have meant something to you. I was like, you used girls this entire time. Whatever, not important. And he was like, well, we're not going to know if we don't try. I was like, this guy would never say that in real life.
Yeah. After that episode, though, I did think one of them was going to die.
Oh my God, but this
because
scene
things
where
like
she
that,
comes
they
in
just
and
don't
she,
have like
can't
happy
breathe, and she's
endings.
like, I have the threat from that you got. And then they fuck.
Yeah.
And then
They
she's
fucked.
like, you better not break my heart, Dex. I'll kill you. I'll proper kill you.
I'll eat your heart.
I'll eat your heart. I'll proper kill you. And then the next year, they were just like cute and happy. I should have shut my laptop.
I know,
I
but
literally should've.
I was so like, I didn't listen. Hey, if I was her, I'd fold too. I'm woman enough to admit.
Hey, I'm woman enough to
I'm
admit
woman
it.
enough to admit
A
it.
man I've had a crush on forever.
Forever.
And he
I'm in
looks
like
that.
I'm
If
in a
he
12-year
spit on me, I'd
situationship
say
with
thank
this
you.
guy. Also, you couldn't pay me to be in a situationship for a month, let alone 12 years.
From the year you graduated college up until
No.
you're 32.
No.
Yeah, that's insane.
But
Like,
I
he
was-
had a full child.
I was mad that we didn't get enough of her standing up for herself before
Yeah.
they like officially got together. You know, she gets into this real what I thought was going to be a very, very powerful monologue where she's like, I was there. She was saying like, I was there the whole
was
time.
there.
I gave you support as your support system. You don't get to just use me as an as an option after you've exhausted everything else. Like I was just to the side the whole time, and you get to have me now because you had everyone else. And I thought that was so powerful because that's what guys like treat women like they're friends. Like where it's like, well, I can just run through whoever, and she's gonna be there. You know. I thought that was so powerful, and it was like literally a minute of her talk, probably not even. And then she's like, okay. And I was like, I get it. I get it. I see you. But like, could we have gotten like a little bit more of a back and forth, like a dialogue about
I wish that they were both a little bit stronger characters.
I agree.
Where they were like very, I don't know if mundane is the right word, but like they were both just kind of there.
They were a little superficial in
Yeah.
the way, yeah.
Like they weren't passionate. Like it was just like kind of like I cry, you cry, it's done.
I cry, you cry, it's done.
Like
I
wish that
the
there
title of my memoir.
was like
I cry, you cry, it's done.
like I wish it was more of like a little fire. Like there was like a little
Like some passion. Like
Yeah.
show them arguing about something stupid as friends.
Yeah.
You know, like getting into a heated debate about something. Like, I don't know.
yeah.
Just
Well,
something.
Like Meghan just called
Saying
me
that.
fucking George Michael, and
You're wrong for that.
but like
You
I,
realize what George Michael looked like.
You will answer for that.
like I feel like
As you're dressed up in like the most insane ensemble.
Oh my god, you didn't see my facial outfit the other day.
Facial
oh my
outfit.
god,
I was in. Wait,
No,
hold on.
wait, the baby.
I was in my laciest bralette and basketball shorts.
Oh my God, you were like a yossified Adam Sandler.
You really
Yes.
were. Literally outside Adam
but
Sandler.
I feel like, or I don't know, but at least like me with like guy friends that I have, like they're nice, but like they're also like they're gonna be like a little like
Yeah.
yeah,
like, they're
like
gonna be a
an
little
older
flirty.
brother. No,
Oh,
make fun of you, like kind of.
Do you think it's because they look at you through a lens of a sister and not someone they want to have sex
You're
with?
the older
Oh,
sister.
maybe.
Oh, they actually
Yeah.
respect you?
Like, that's why.
That you know what?
Because they're looking at you through that lens of, like, sister.
I've
and
normalized
not,
changing
like,
your mind.
And not,
never
like,
experienced
having
it.
sex with
Except
Yeah,
with the
that's
one
so
exception
true.
of my gay best friend. Like I meet a guy, I think that like he's my friend and whatever, and
It's a classic case of
And
I have a
he
crush on
just
someone
wants
and I
to-
think you know her
and
really
then
well.
it's like,
Yeah.
oh hey, I want to have sex with you, and it's like, oh, okay, I'm just an object to you, awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And the only consistent male friend I've ever had in my life.
a gay one.
Yeah.
But in terms of you guys wanting more information, are you interested in, like, reading the book now,
I
maybe?
am. I do want to read
and
the
seeing
book.
if you get any more of that.
I was talking about this with Nikki.
like, what you're kind of looking for.
I was saying to her,
like inner I don't know how the book's written, but maybe like some inner monologue.
I was saying
perhaps?
to Nikki that because I really understood her decision making from a surface level of like, she's just what happens when you keep going in the cycle and you don't try to break free. But the episodes got progressively shorter and shorter, and you're not really in either of their heads. It's a very third party perspective series, and I'm hoping that the book will provide a little bit more decision-making context and just a little bit more like psychology, like what they were thinking behind those decisions. I don't know, because like I said, I really understand why she did what she did, why she stayed friends with him. I think as a woman, you get it, right? Like, but I would have just liked some, like what you were saying, Taylor, like some passion, some emotion behind it. Like, there was all this tension, but not as much passion.
Yeah. I definitely want to see the movie. I don't know if I want to read the book.
The movie was sad.
You can audiobook it.
I'm not. Maybe.
I like to feel pages betwixt my fingers.
May I recommend listening to the Icebreaker audiobook while you're at your desk if anyone's looking to feel a little horny.
I need to read. Like
No.
with my
I thought that
hands.
with my Kindle. I'm obsessed with my Kindle.
No, I know what it's like to read. I smashed the whole series of 50 Shades of Grey one night in high school. I called in sick in the morning. I smashed all of that on my phone. I could, oh my God, I would be unstoppable if I had a Kindle. But there's something that's so like
on my iPhone 4C.
like it increases like the dopamine in my brain.
No, I do love a
touch
good
a page
book.
and flick it, and the smell of the smell of the paper. I don't know. I like it.
I'll see. I'll have one of you guys read it first, and
I'll
then
read
if
it.
you're like, it's.
After I read Crescent City.
I also need to read Crescent City, but right now I'm reading a mafia romance, so I need to get.
Someone has to
sorry,
read
I'm
Crescent
sorry.
City. Someone has
I'm
to get
gonna
into
read
Hunt
it.
Atlas.
I have all 3 books now. I just got the 3rd one in, so I'm gonna read it.
You could have borrowed mine.
I wanted to have my own series.
Did you get the bonus chapter version? We can come over and read the
Couldn't
bonus
tell you.
chapter.
Yeah, I'll come over.
I'll start it
You
this
know where I live.
weekend.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm
I
gonna
know where to
finish.
find
Well, my series is 5, and I'm on the 2nd, but maybe I'll take a break.
Taking a break from one book to read another book.
Are you still logging your books on Goodreads
Yeah.
so we can get a book wrapped at the end of the year from Taylor?
What?
I've read 9 books so far.
Wow.
Oh, happy Women's Herstory Month.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
It's
right.
March.
Right.
we're making her.
Oh my God,
story.
guys! Happy Leap Day.
Oh my God. We're recording this on Leap Day.
Mm-hmm.
The extra day of 2024 is spent with the girls.
In their kooky ensembles.
With my girls. What better way to spend an extra 24 hours I've been given than with my girls?
Do you guys know why we do Leap Day? It's because the moon isn't like our cycle or like the Earth. Like it's not a perfect 365 days. It's actually 365 like 0.25. So Julius Caesar proposed that we add an extra day every 4 years to account for the 0.25.
Did he also propose the Caesar salad? Because I think that's more impactful.
No, but he actually
serving
he
impacted
added the
you?
months July, Julius, and August for his I think nephew Augustus.
I don't get how that works.
If you were pregnant, Nikki, theoretically, if you were pregnant and you were about to
Where are you going?
on a leap year,
Oh, okay. Okay.
would you
Try and hold in the baby?
Yeah, or like be like, I want to have I want to induce labor on the 28th.
No, because if my baby's born on the 29th, it'd mean that they're really rare and special and unique.
No, I would
And they
not want to
turn
have a baby
25
on
on their 100th birthday. They're so young.
I found out today that apparently if you're born on a leap year, it could be a pain in the ass to get a credit card.
Really?
Can someone comment down below if
Is
that's
this
true?
discrimination? No, I actually think
Apparently it was like hard
having
for
a
someone.
baby born on the 29th of February, I think would be cool. It'd be unique.
Tune in next week to where we find out if it's hard to get a credit card if you're born on a leap day. Does anybody else have anything?
I don't think so.
I think you should watch one day and then never rewatch it.
Yeah.
I will never be rewatching. I'm happy I watched though.
Yeah, I will not be rewatching clips like I do like Daisy Jones. I rewatch my favorite clips. I will not. This will not be my Clipper show.
No.
And on that note, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you're on YouTube. And make sure to rate us on 5 stars on whatever podcast platform you're listening on. And comment something nice because be a nice person. It's Herstory Month and we're 4 women.
Why does no one tell me when my necklace turns around? I just felt it.
I didn't
Your
notice.
hair's covering it.
Love you. Mwah.
Bye.